After 65, women prefer to be penetrated in the mind, a psychological insight. As women age, their preferences in intimacy often evolve, not necessarily away from physical pleasure, but toward deeper emotional and intellectual connections. By the age of 65 and beyond, many women report that psychological intimacy takes precedence over purely physical encounters. In other words, they prefer to be penetrated in the mind, stimulated emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. This shift isn't simply anecdotal. Research in gerontology and psychology supports the idea that older adults, especially women, often prioritize emotional closeness, mutual respect, and mental stimulation in their intimate relationships. Hormonal changes during and after menopause can reduce physical libido, but the need for connection, validation, and affection remains strong, often intensifying in importance. The body changes with age, and so do expectations and desires. For many women over 65, sexuality becomes more about emotional resonance than physical performance. This doesn't mean physical intimacy is unimportant, it simply becomes more nuanced. Sensual touch, meaningful conversation, and a partner who listens and engages intellectually can create arousal in ways that are as powerful, or even more fulfilling, than traditional forms of sex. This phenomenon is closely tied to the concept of intimacy maturity, a term used in psychology to describe how people grow to value more complex, emotionally rich connections as they age. Older women often express a desire for partners who stimulate their minds, through conversation, shared experiences, or emotional attunement. They value partners who can understand their perspectives, laugh with them, and share in their wisdom. Education around aging and sexuality is essential. Many cultures perpetuate the myth that sexual or romantic interest fades with age, especially for women. In reality, studies have shown that many women remain sexually and emotionally active into their 70s, 80s, and beyond. The nature of what they seek may change, but the desire for connection is timeless. Understanding this psychological evolution can improve relationships, reduce stigma around aging and intimacy, and promote emotional well-being. For women after 65, intimacy is often less about being physically penetrated and more about feeling emotionally and intellectually seen, heard, and valued. So, when asked where older women want to be penetrated, the answer, with wisdom and humor, might